Hello, fabulous people. I am here this weekend at Houghton Lake in Michigan, invited from a friend of mine who actually invited a few other friends, and we've turned it into Power Woman Summit weekend. And these lovely ladies are also willing and very brave and courageous to be interviewed and share themselves with you in the vlog. And with that, I'll first introduce you to Ellece, who's sharing with us, and ask you, Ellece, for your thoughts on how the Power Woman Summit is going so far, and how are you enjoying it?
It's going great so far. I feel like a lot of us were strangers. All through, we just knew one person, and I think even just over less than 24 hours, we've really grown to know, respect, and get to know each other on a deeper level. These women know me in some cases better than a lot of people that have known me for a really long time. And, one more thing.
Sure,
Bring it back. It's great to be with like-minded women that are, all of us have some kind of static that we're dealing with in our lives. That's just the way that life works. And to hear other people's stories on how they're dealing with things is just so nurturing and therapeutic.
Thank you, Ellece.
Yeah, sure.
Do you have a favorite word?
Oh, gosh. I'll come back to that one.
You were mentioning you're more recently at a new place, and
I
a
am.
slightly different business than before.
Yep.
But you're really excited about this. Can you tell us a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been a recruiter in the recruiting field for a very, very long time, over 20 years, and both at companies and consulting. And most recently, I just stopped recruiting, and now I'm with a cloud services company. So still in technology, but just working different muscles than I've worked in the past. And it's been a real joy to be surrounded with really super smart people and learn from them. Okay, bring it.
Blue. So cloud services, and you were in recruiting before.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bit of a jump. I know I've been in the same industry for almost 20 years now in brokerage, and while I think I value some of my skills, it's a bit daunting to go out there and look for different things, especially in slightly different business. Did you have any fears in making this jump?
No fear. You can't live like that. I mean, I personally can't live like that. You have to do what's right for you. I feel like if you're going to bet on anybody, bet on yourself. You're always going to pull through. I know when to ask for help, and fortunately, I'm surrounded by a really powerful network of people on my team, and also a powerful network of friends. Especially like you. Like now, you're in my circle. Like it or hate it, we're together now for good. But I think that those are the types of things that we need to do as professionals. Is just grasp onto the people that are like you and learn from them, and just grow yourself that way. So no fear. I'm sure it'll be great. And, who knows what the next chapter will hold? Who knows? But I'm ready for it.
Okay, leaving the career path, let's move on to some more fun stuff. So let's talk about the creativity side. You'll see here at the lake, we've been walking around, went for a walk this morning, and it's very cute. A few of the houses have different vases or builds up flower pots by stacking different materials you might find in like a Salvation Army. And you've been mentioning some of these. Is this something you've put together before?
No, I haven't, but that'll be my thing. There are these beautiful glass sculptures that are just from like teacups and candlestick holders and things like that. So coming soon to I don't know what, but you might find them. You might see some of the things I've created. Who knows? But I think more than anything, it's just a different way to express yourself. And those are muscles I don't typically use. So I want to grow as a person and do that more.
Favorite color?
Pink, hot pink.
Nice.
I'm a girl. What can I say? Okay.
What are some of your passions outside of work?
I love to be creative. I love being with friends and hanging out with them. Like I like to communicate with people, and I love to meet new people. I'm a late bloomer. I learned how to play tennis, in my 40s. So it's been, so that's really fun for me. And I'm on a kick lately where I like to go to concerts.
Oh,
and
goodness.
so that's my thing. I've taken my sons to a lot of concerts that I really loved growing up, and we just saw Beck, we saw the Pixies. Like, we've seen a lot of really great shows that it's something that you can share with your kids. It's something I share with my kids, and it's a lot of fun.
Do you like Pink Floyd?
I do like Pink Floyd, yeah.
Do you have a spirit animal?
Lisa Schlaff. I've actually told her that. My spirit animal? My gosh, probably, I don't know. Probably something, I was going to say bossy, but maybe a lioness. I'm not sure. Maybe a lioness.
I like that.
I like to make quick decisions, and I like to stand by them, and I like to defend my pride, right?
Oh,
So.
I love that. So next question, we were talking earlier today, and your journey and where you are right now in your career and your life with your son. Is it one son?
I have three.
Three sons.
3 sons.
Ooh, my sister has 3 sons. That is a very active lifestyle.
That's a big deal. Yeah. Should get a trophy or something.
And you were mentioning you made the decision to stay home with your children, be a stay-at-home mom for some time. So looking back, do you really value the benefits of that choice and that time, that special time you had to spend with them, versus if you were splitting it off with a career and being away from?
So I just want to say, like, every woman's journey is different. Every person's journey is different. So what I chose to do, I mean, everybody's going to have an opinion on this, right? For me, it worked out okay. I kind of come from the thought that everywhere I'm supposed to be is where I am. So I don't really worry about things like, am I where I need to be? So making the decision, clearly you have to make sacrifices, financial sacrifices. Like, would I be further along in my career? Maybe, but I feel like I picked up not even a blip in the career. So I'm exactly where I want to be, and I think a lot of that is, in terms of negotiation, you don't learn about negotiation like you do negotiating with your children. I mean, it's true. To kind of give them the guidance to help make them make that decision themselves, it's very similar to business.
Oh, excellent. So really, they've taught you skills where other people might not have those same exact things.
I think that people are people, and when you're working with people, you want people to be happy making the decision that they're making, and hopefully it's a decision that you like too. So, and I will say that without, maybe I'm not quite as far as I thought I would be. That's really not true for me. Like I said, I feel like everything happens for a reason, and I wouldn't trade that time. I feel like I'm exactly where I need to be, and I'm glad I went back to work too. So I think both lifestyles were good.
Back to the favorite word.
Oh, damn. That's not it. I would say, favorite word meaning something I use a lot, or favorite word something that I'd like to...
It could be something that you use a lot. It could be something that gives you a feeling or emotion, or something that inspires you, or something you say and you just share excitement or love.
Enthusiasm is something that, that's me. Like, I try to go into everything, with all I have. Everything I do is going to be 100%. I don't know. I think transformation would be another good word, because I think that we're all moving. I'm not the same person I was even yesterday, especially after being with all these powerful women. And I think that there's something to be said by that. We're an average of the 5 people that we surround ourselves with. And this weekend, I've become a better person, I think.
Wow, Ellece, that is very powerful, and I do feel the same way. Such an amazing group of people. I'm flying up and know 2, and really even of that barely knew 1 well of the group, and to fit in and such like-minded women and to be able to share is so amazing. And I recommend this for anyone. Are there any last closing thoughts, any questions I didn't ask you, and something you want to share with everyone?
So if you think of where you are now, if you think of where you are right now, we don't get there by ourselves. There's someone that inspired me. There's like a million people that inspire me every day. And what we have to do is we have to be that person to someone else now. You don't know how you're going to affect somebody, but you really do. You really do affect people by little tiny things. So I learned in recruiting for so many years that you have a very sincere and authentic way to inspire and help others. And whatever that is for you, you have to find it and go with it. But it really is, it's our mission, it should be our mission to bring people up and help support them and help them grow and help them transform into whoever their authentic self is.
I love that. Thank you. Thank you very much for sharing with us today.
Yeah, great to be with you.